Hello everyone, and I just want to thank you for coming out to this meeting today. This is going to be based on the company performance review that we've been internally as a company looking at and focusing on, and this will be about all of the interviews that we have been having with you all today. So just the agenda for today, we'll be reviewing and analyzing all the feedback that you guys have provided us on these 6 major points that you can see up here, and we'll be going through these 6 major points throughout the presentation. And then at the end of the presentation, we're going to be going back through these changes that's going to want to motivate you guys to keep the motivation levels up in the workplace, and then also to keep performance levels up also. And that is the main point of this presentation, is to make sure that you all benefit from the changes that we will be making from some of these 6 points, and that it's going to increase performance levels and also increase the motivation in the workplace. And then I will end with a conclusion. So once again, we have been doing those interviews the last 2 weeks, and we've been taking back and analyzing all the information, the upper management and I, and so this is what this presentation is going to be about. Some general observations that we've made so far is that we're doing some things really well as a company, and we're also doing some things maybe not so well that we will be making changes to help out and have some plans for actions for those changes. So the first major point was the goals and performance expectations, and we found that we are doing a pretty good job as a company setting those goals and performance expectations, and that those are understood and accepted. Just a few main points right here, since we've been doing a good job. I'll kind of just run through these. We've got clear auditing and overarching company goals. The goals tend to be fairly specific and also very clear, so that you guys understand what kind of goals we're trying to achieve in the company. And we also have learned, based on your feedback, that the performance is stressed and we have clear guidelines to follow. So there's no gray areas, there's no hazy spots of what do we want as upper managers. You guys all know. So this second slide, or second point, is that, and as you can see, it's in red, is the ability to perform. And this is something that we've seen we haven't really done so well as a company, and these are some of the changes we're going to be making. So we found that the goals are understood, the resources and training are adequate, they're out there, you guys have all you need, but expectations are sometimes a little unrealistic. And the main problem with that is that the auditing timetables for some of the companies have been a little bit off, because we're using last year's numbers to project how long an auditing job should take for this year. And so the solution to that, I think we'll be making we'll be gathering more updated information. So maybe instead of taking last year's numbers, we'll be taking last quarter's numbers. A few other information that we could be taking is some marketing trends, and also just some other company info, just to give you guys a better and more realistic marketing or an auditing timetable. It's a more realistic auditing timetable. Okay. So reinforcement about the rewards and discipline, we found that we've been doing pretty well as a company and using effectively in the workplace. Some of these points here that we've been doing, some biannual reviews ranking 1 to 5, so you guys understand what you guys are doing well and what you guys maybe should improve on. Managers, we've been giving you a lot of compliments, and you guys have also said that you really appreciate the exceptional that exceptional performance comes with travel preferences of what companies you guys get to go to, and then also the ability to move around in the company and just gather more knowledge and more information on your job, and also just to grow as an employee. And you guys have said that you guys really do appreciate that. So this third slide is about salience and incentives, and that sometimes the rewards do not always match the performances, and that's what we found out from the feedback given to us. And the problem really is that we have biannual reviews, which do not always offer timely rewards, and we also have a busy season of 60 to 80 hours, or 60 to 80 hour work weeks, and it's based off yearly pay. So what we kind of figured out for a solution standpoint is we'll start giving quarterly reviews, so that the raises and the rewards may be smaller, but they're going to be more timely, which we think will translate over to better performance and also to better motivation in the workplace. And we'll also be giving raises and incentives before and after that busy season, just so you guys do stay motivated to get through that busy season. And some things we thought we could do during the busy season is we could add maybe vacation days, or we could also have stress and relaxation programs such as like yoga during those busy seasons. So the fifth slide up here, and once again, this is something that we found we might not be doing quite so well, is the equity and rewards. And that we found equity is hard to find in a big company. And the problem is that a lot of you employees feel like you're getting lost in the other employees. And also another problem with this is that there's same pay, but there's a lot of different effort going on in some of the jobs, and some of the auditing jobs. So the solution to this is we thought we'd split up employees into smaller teams so we can more effectively analyze those teams, who's doing good, who's doing bad, and then we also thought we could give some extra rewards to those who are doing more auditing jobs than the company average auditing jobs. So timeliness and performance feedback, we thought we've been doing very well on this. So we have found that based on your feedback that feedback is timely, inconsistent in manner. A few of these points here that you all gave back to us, and here's a quote from an employee, is feedback was effective, timely, specific, and also corrective, which we think is a big point. We also found that discussing career track and promotion track is a very good thing that you guys have been liking us to do, and that's the kind of feedback that you've given us. So we are doing a good job in this area. So just kind of in review, a few of the things that we want to change is the ability to perform, the salience and incentives, and the equity and rewards. And once again, all of this, we're going to be making sure that we're going to be changing these things just to give you guys a higher increased performance level and also motivation to stay at the job and motivation in the workplace to really hit that performance level. So in conclusion, there's some things we are doing well and there's some things we're not doing so well. The things we're doing well are setting expectations, reinforcing that positive feedback, and truly giving timely feedback. So remember that the weaker areas that we went through and the action plans, we're going to be making sure we're going to be making those changes just to make sure that you guys are having the motivation you need to hit those performance levels and exceed those performance levels. Have any questions? I have time for that. Thank you.